Moses, one of the most influential figures in the Bible, played a pivotal role in the history of the Israelites. His life and leadership spanned a period of great significance for God's chosen people, as he guided them out of slavery in Egypt and towards the Promised Land. The story of Moses is one of divine calling, miraculous events, and profound faith. Moses was born during a time when the Israelites were enslaved in Egypt. In a desperate attempt to save him from Pharaoh's decree to kill all Hebrew male infants, Moses' mother placed him in a basket and set him adrift on the Nile River. Providentially, the daughter of Pharaoh discovered the infant and raised him as her own. As Moses grew older, he became aware of his Hebrew heritage and witnessed the oppression of his people. One day, while tending sheep in the wilderness, he encountered a burning bush that was not consumed by the flames. From the bush, God spoke to Moses, commissioning him to deliver the Israelites from bondage and lead them to the land promised to their forefathers. With a mix of awe and trepidation, Moses obeyed God's call and confronted Pharaoh, demanding the release of the Israelites. God unleashed a series of miraculous plagues upon Egypt, showcasing his power and ultimately compelling Pharaoh to let the Israelites go. This marked the beginning of their exodus from Egypt. However, the path to freedom was not without challenges. As the Israelites journeyed through the wilderness, they faced numerous trials and moments of doubt. Yet, God provided for them in miraculous ways. He parted the Red Sea, allowing them to pass through on dry ground, and provided food and water in the barren wilderness. During their wanderings, Moses ascended Mount Sinai to receive the 10 Commandments, which would serve as the foundation of Israel's covenant with God. These commandments encapsulated moral and spiritual guidelines for the Israelites, emphasizing their commitment to God and to one another. Despite his esteemed position, Moses, like all humans, was not without flaws. His anger led him to strike a rock in frustration, disobeying God's instruction, which resulted in him being denied entry into the Promised Land. Nevertheless, Moses remained a revered figure and continued to guide and teach the Israelites until his death. The story of Moses is not just a historical account but also serves as an example of faith, obedience, and God's faithfulness. Moses' unwavering trust in God enabled him to overcome insurmountable odds and lead a nation to freedom. His story reminds us that when we submit to God's calling, even in the face of uncertainty, he can use us as instruments of his divine purpose. Moreover, Moses' journey teaches us the significance of obedience to God's commands. The 10 Commandments not only shaped the nation of Israel but also provide timeless principles for us today, guiding our relationships with God and one another. In conclusion, the story of Moses is a testament to God's faithfulness and the transformative power of obedience and faith. Moses' life and leadership continue to inspire and challenge us to trust in God's guidance, even when the path seems uncertain. May we learn from Moses' example and strive to be faithful servants, heeding God's call and following his commandments as we navigate our own journeys of faith.